Hello and welcome to the JR's Gaming Podcast, where we talk about the rise of Nintendo and what this great gaming franchise has in store for us in the future of gaming, and of course, the country from which it was born, Japan. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and good friend, Roan Fern, but today is a big announcement and a sad, very sad, extremely sad episode. Rowan, you're leaving JR's Gaming forever. This is terrible. This is awful.
It's been a good journey. We've built a solid foundation here, but I'm afraid, it's eating into family time, it's eating into work time, and I just can't keep it up anymore. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to say goodbye.
Oh, this is very sad, Rowan. I don't think I can cope. You are the R in JR's Gaming.
Yeah.
What's going on? I'm joking, guys. Don't worry. It's not what a silly little prank that was. But Ryan, of course, he's not going to be leaving. But Ryan, there's an element of truth about this. You are going to be retiring for a few months.
Yes,
aren't you?
A couple months.
Why is that? What's going on?
It's exams coming up in May, so I'll have less free time and more time to revise. But when they of course, when there's like a free Saturday when there's less revision, I may pop in for a one-time podcast every maybe twice a month or so. So look out.
Yeah, for that. Of course. I think we spoke about this before. We knew that it'd be a bit of a problem when it came to exams. Of course, doing this podcast with exams in the way and stuff. So I knew something would happen. But because of that, I'm not the only person sitting here today with Rome. We also have. He's been on the podcast before. Eli Turp, welcome back to JR's Gaming Podcast. It's good to have you back on, Eli. And you are going to be the temporary co-host, aren't you?
Indeed, yeah. I'll be taking over for a bit.
You'll be taking over for a bit. Yeah, he's come back. He's come back on the podcast. And for those of you who don't know who you are, what are you? What do you do?
I am a music YouTuber, a very small one, but I'm a music YouTuber, and that's all there is to me. I'm just a music guy. Yeah.
Music guy. Perfect. But yeah, I mean, go and check it. Eli, good friend of mine, his channel out. He does music. Nintendo. He remasters Nintendo music, and it's really good. You recently did the Mario Kart album, and that was spot on. I loved it.
Yeah. And I think my production level's definitely gone up because everything's been so much better now. And I just released a Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver album. So that's starting to go as well.
Great, perfect.
And everyone can listen to that,
Yeah, perfect. It sounds really good. But yeah, it's just go and check out the new. I've not seen your new one, so yeah, good. I'm just gonna go check that out after the episode. But yeah, Eli's going to be coming over, and he's going to be taking over for a bit as the second co-host, and we're going to be going through the plan as usual, talking about Nintendo, reading out the news, while Rowan is revising. But of course, Rowan, you said you'll be coming back, won't you? Sometimes.
Yeah. On the odd day that there's
on the odd day,
not as much revision, then yeah.
Yeah, but of course we're gonna miss you though, Rowan. We're gonna because you are the JR's Gaming. But yeah, anyway, this is kind of like a send off episode for you, Rowan. Okay, so we're not going to do. It's not going to be as long, but we have got a special section at the end where I asked some of our listeners to send in questions and comments for Rowan, and I've just been browsing through the emails and seeing anything I could pick out. That have been commented about you, Rowan, and I've got it here at the end of the podcast. So that'd be some great stuff. But anyway, I was gonna say a bit more. I say, how have you guys been? Let's start with the temporary co-host, Eli. How have you been? How's your week been? Anything you've been up to? Or?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been quite relaxed. I think I've been doing some work experience, and doing ecology and things like that. But in my free time, just been playing games, writing more music, just relaxing, enjoying myself. Yeah,
that's what we all do in our free time. Love a good. So what's your work experience again? Was that?
I am currently training in wildlife ecology and conservation.
Oh wow, that's really good. That's what I'm studying at college at the moment, like animal welfare and conservation. That's really good. Yeah, I mean, I worked in a cattery for
that's good.
For a long time, and it was okay. It was all right. Yeah, ups and downs. Definitely depending on the cats. If the cat was nice, I would had a happy day. If the cat was bad, my day was ruined.
Cats can be very two-sided, yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, Rowan, how have you been? What have you been doing this week?
Not much.
Not much. Just work.
Yeah, pretty much. I've got a oral presentation on Tuesday, so I've
Oh, yeah.
just been working on that mainly.
Yeah.
But true, a story is I managed to lose my USB stick at school, so I had to rush
Oh,
out to
great.
Asda to buy another one because no one could find it. So yeah, I rushed out to Asda and bought another one. Luckily, I had it backed up on my computer, but
I was about to say, like, you lost all the work from last time. I was like,
Yeah.
that's a disaster. I would probably just die of upset shock if I lost my USB stick during the time of my exams. Good thing you had it backed up. That's a message to all of us folks to back up our USB drives, which some of us probably don't do. It's a message to myself. But yeah, funny
And to
enough,
me too. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, indeed. But funny enough, today, my week's been pretty good for myself. First week back at college, pretty busy. You know, just general. Just like Eli, I've been playing some games in my free time and stuff. But yeah, I think today was quite funny because there was a massive explosion that was heard across. I'm sure some of you who live in the UK listening to us would have heard it as well. I mean, Rowan, you said you felt some of it, and Eli, didn't hear it.
No, I did hear it actually, but I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just like a lorry or something that had just dropped some. I don't know. I didn't think it would be an explosion, or I don't know what it was. But is there any concrete evidence of what it could have been?
I don't know. It's like a mystery. Like people are saying it was a plane heading towards
Yeah,
London.
the the Leicestershire police have said it was a plane. So apparently a military jet going at Mach 1 speed. So this light speed pretty much, or the speed of sound.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
So that's what created the sound.
And it caused a sonic boom, across the country. Yeah.
Caused a sonic boom.
I don't know.
I thought. See, when all these articles came out about like what it could have been, I thought they meant like a jet was coming across that was dangerous, and the U.S. military had to blow it up or something.
No.
The U.S. military.
But yeah, I don't know why there was a jet zooming across the country in the first place, but apparently it's okay. So
I just realised I said U.S. military. Yeah, I meant the U.K. Army.
The UK Army. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. Like, why was there a jet just randomly zooming at the speed of sound or something, whatever it was?
The speed of what's it? Light speed, you said?
No, is it
speed of sound? I've got it written down here. 761 miles per hour.
760 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
There's not much said on it yet. I mean, it was just today, but
I wish I could go that fast when I next want to go on holiday. Just zoom 700 something miles per hour down to Hawaii. Done. Simple. That's not a 12-hour flight. But oh my days, that just I mean, it's kind of scared me, right? When I started finding out it had happened all over the place, because where I was just sitting in my room listening to some music, and I was playing Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds, whatever it was. I was playing a game, and I just had this really loud explosion, and the floor shook. And I thought like something had happened outside, so I went out the window to check, and there was nothing. Like just a normal street, and I was just like, okay. And then
I was at Sainsbury's when it happened, so I was outside.
Oh, good. Oh no! I was like, oh no! In case like all the stuff falls on you a bit. But I think wherever you were, where different people were, there was different. They experienced different sort of magnitude shock. Like some people didn't really experience it. Some people experienced it more than others.
Yeah, I didn't hear it at all. Apparently, it was only across like central and northern England. So down south near London, near me, didn't hear it at all.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say, most of my friends, including you, like from the south, I did ask them, and they said they didn't really experience much, really at all, just apart from the news. But yeah, of course, the Midlands, of course, got the shock. And the thing that scared me, right, was when I actually went on like social media and saw all my friends being like, "Oh, did you hear that boom? Like, did you hear that?" I was like, "Oh, great!" Like, it actually was a whole thing. Like, other people heard it as well, like from all over Leicestershire and like Midlands. So I was like, "Oh god," but a good thing it was not an actual bomb or anything. So pretty good. But yeah, glad everyone's safe, and that was a bit of an unruly shock to my day. Can't lie. But anyway, next week Friday, I don't know if you guys know, it's Mario Day. And any nice plans? You're gonna play any Mario games?
I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Because it's Mario Day.
In honor of the great
guess
Mario.
We have to. Yeah.
What about you? Are you gonna make some Mario music, Elijah, just for Mario Day? How about it?
Mate, I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Yeah, who knows? Just one small track, we could put it across. But yeah, it's Mario Day. I'm not sure what I want to do, but it's definitely a fun time because it's like when you celebrate. There's like a Nintendo Switch is doing like a combo pack. I saw. That came out about like you can get certain games of Mario half price along with like a design for the Switch. So yeah, you can go and grab that, guys, while you can. If you're going to be getting the Mario combo pack, or whatever it was, on the Nintendo Switch.
To be honest with you, I've got £120 right now, so I can put it towards. I mean, I don't know. I think I might save up for a Switch. I don't know. Don't know if I should. Let me.
You
let
should,
me know
Ryan.
If I should.
We discussed this,
Or
Ryan. You've now got a PC.
Or should I just spend it all on?
Oh, just get your Switch down, Ryan. Get your Switch.
I mean, there's potentially a new Switch model coming in the next year, so might be worth saving for that. Yeah, it might be worth it. Yeah.
New model. What do you guys think it will be? Like any good new ideas? Is it going to have any major changes? Because the OLED actually had a significant change, right? Because the screen was like larger, had more quality to it. It was it was more larger. I think there was a few more other features, but what do you think the new one? You got any ideas?
I think it should be 4K. I think
4K. That's going to be a lot. That's going to be very expensive.
I'm not sure about that, but yeah. It'd be great if it was.
It should be 4K Ultra HD.
£500 gone down the drain.
No,
I think it'll probably just be like
a lot of people were saying about the Nintendo Switch Pro how they want it to be 4K and stuff, but it depends because do you think you'll be able to get 4K on the small screen? I don't know about that unless it's they enlarge the screen again.
It'd be a lot to run, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be lots of fit. It also would up the price.
It all depends as well. If you have a 4K TV, then I mean, yeah. If
you got a 4K TV, you can just play it on that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what's the point of getting a 4K Switch? Yeah, I don't know. Have you got any ideas what it'll be like, Elijah?
I feel like it probably just will be a Switch Pro and just be an upgraded version of the Switch. I feel like it'll look a bit fancier and then run better, and that'll be it.
Yeah,
realistically, I feel like that'll be it. Yeah, but it would be great if it was something new because the Switch has kind of it's been out for 5-6 years, something like that. I don't know.
The new Switch, yeah.
Yeah, so it might, they might just release an entirely new thing, and that'll be cool. But I feel like it's a bit too soon for that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think Nintendo definitely have surprised us, which I've said a couple of times. Like I think with the 3DS, we all kind of thought when they brought out the new 3DS, as much as it was a great device, I think we all kind of thought, they're kind of stuck. They've not really done anything else apart from DSs and flip screen devices. And then they all of a sudden out of literally nowhere, the Nintendo Switch drops, and everyone was like, "Wow, like this is big. Like this is not thought of before. This is really good stuff from Nintendo." And so I'm not surprised if they shock us again, maybe with something even better. Just when we think it's going to start to go down again in stock market. But yeah, I was looking at the whole console like stock market range. PlayStation 5 has only just taken over Nintendo Switch.
Yes, PlayStation 5 has taken over the Nintendo Switch.
Because I think we've talked about this before. Nintendo Switch, when it was first released before the PlayStation 5, it hit like a lot of buyers, like a lot. And then even when the PlayStation 5 was released, the Nintendo Switch still remained really high up. But now it's starting to go back down, and PlayStation 5 is now going down in price. So people are buying that more, meaning it's going up even further. I'm like, oh, great. Poor Nintendo. But to be fair, let's see how they do with the next release. Hopefully next year. I'm looking forward to it. But I'm definitely thinking of getting the OLED like this year because I want to definitely get one of the originals. And I've always wanted to collect. I'm thinking of just getting every single Switch in the series.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
For collection purposes. But anyway, that's kind of been our talk of what's been going on in our weeks. But Ryan, as I say, how do you feel? It's like before we move on to the rest of it, how do you feel, Ryan, about how we've started in a year? I say because you're retiring temporarily. How do you feel since we've started back in last February? And then we've come to now, and on all our podcasting platforms, we have 8.1 thousand listeners. How do you feel, Roan?
It's
put you on the spot now. Put you on the spot.
No. I think it's brilliant. Honestly, like I've said this before. Like I never thought we'd like get to this point. You know what I mean? I thought we'd get like a few listeners from family and friends, and then that'd just be it. But that's definitely not been the case, and I just think that. My message is that if anyone wants to grow anything, it doesn't even have to be a podcast. If you just want to grow anything, just stick to it. I think consistency is the key to to grow whatever you want.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's amazing, to be fair. We've also only just released our YouTube channel. Quick promotion. Go and check it out. Only just released it. We've been doing it on the podcast platforms for about a year now, and then I thought, why not start uploading episodes to YouTube? Instead of uploading all our old episodes, that'd be a bit silly. So I've just started uploading.
You're getting some good views on there, though.
Yeah, it's been quite good. Like, I think a couple hundred in the first few videos. I was like, wow. I'm not sure if that's just, I think new viewers or people have come over to see from our podcasting platforms, but yeah, it's been going, it's done really well so far. So yeah, thank you for everyone who's been supporting the YouTube channel, which is only just released as well. But yeah, honestly, yeah, it's been a great journey with you, Roan. We're looking forward to all your new stories and travels when you come back on the podcast.
I'm sure I'll have a lot to say when I come back. When
you come back officially, yeah, I'm sure you have a lot to say. But until then, we'll be getting to know Elijah a bit more and what he has to say about Nintendo and gaming. And we have a lot to say about.
To be honest, though, like it doesn't. So for American listeners or like anyone else really, they're called like GCSEs here.
GCSEs.
The final exams. They're called GCSEs, and it doesn't help really when I've got this friend, right, and he's just like, he finished his GCSEs last year, and he was telling me, oh, I've been to hell and back, and I was just saying, well, don't tell me that. just say that they're all right.
Yeah,
they're all right. Yeah.
Like I had my GCSEs during COVID, so it was a terrible time, and it was really hard to to study and meet up and everything. But I'm still gonna say it's all right. They're not that terrible. People are very afraid of them, but I think do your best, and and it's done.
Yeah,
exactly. It's I'm glad you managed to get through it, because the COVID was the worst time for learning. Like all my days, like.
But apparently, like they're gonna be more. I've been told by teachers that these GCSEs are gonna be more hard. I mean, they're gonna be harder because they're going back to pre-COVID times. So the papers are going to be harder or something. I don't know.
In the UK, they've been really bad with the maths. They've been like upping the grade ever since each year. So like people who would have passed one year, they fail because they upped the grade by 1. So
they've been changing it a lot in the last few years, ever since COVID started. Yeah, because I was the class of 2020, so we still had the normal, the usual stuff from the years before. But then it changed the next year, and it changed again the year after that. And now it's changing again this year, and I don't know why they're not just sticking with it what it was originally.
Yeah,
it's weird. This country's education system is very strange.
Very strange, indeed. Strange, rubbish, and crap is the words to use.
Yeah,
the UK's system. It's awful, and honestly, well done for everybody who stuck with it and managed to get this stuff down. Honestly, my word to you, Ryan, having done GCSEs myself, is. I think GCSEs are good. They're cool. They're not fun, of course. I think they're overrated. Definitely overrated. A bit too much, hyped up by teachers, because there's many colleges. The colleges more of the fun stuff where you can do your qualifications.
But apparently, if you don't get good GCSEs, you have no life and no future.
That's all bollocks though, because even when you're trying to get a job, they'll usually just ask you to have like 4s or C's. So you don't need,
and
you don't need to worry too much.
Colleges take on people with no GCSEs to do level 1 courses, and then they move on to level 2 and then level 3. So
apprenticeships exist as well.
Exactly. So I'm sick and tired of when I was in school and the teachers were like, if you don't pass your GCSEs, you're going to fail and die. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like,
they make it seem like the end of the world.
They make it seem like the end of the world, but simply they just want their paycheck and they want to go home.
No, that's the thing, right? Teachers saying, apparently, right, if you pass your GCSEs, say you get really good GCSEs in your school, that goes on the school's record, and that's why they hype it up so much. Is because
it makes them look good.
Pass the GCSEs, it'll make our school look better. If everyone failed their GCSEs, then it'll make the school look worse. So that's why they do that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, your school would be pretty bad if everyone failed their GCSEs, though.
No. That would be pretty bad.
But
so the school would deserve that.
The thing is, it's just that that's why they say that. It's just to, but to me, that's not really motivation. Like, I prefer them to just say, just do your best, and
just do your best.
Do your best, study hard, and then it's done, and it'll be over before you know it.
Yeah, there's tremendous pressure in this generation, I think, in the UK. And it's, obviously it's not very nice for many students, and many students are under serious pressure. So honestly, I'd say just chill. Being people, I think me and Elijah are already in college now.
I finished college.
Or he's finished college now. We can just say, just relax.
I'm a year ahead of you, yeah.
You're a year ahead of me, Elijah. Yes. Well, I'm actually finishing college this year, so I'll be catching up with you soon. And I'll be moving on to a big project, which I can't mention. It's I'll tell you guys off podcast recording, but I'm on a big project.
Ooh, okay.
Big project coming up. Roan, I think, knows.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, Elijah, after the podcast. But it's definitely just chill. Just don't worry about it too much. Just do your best, do what you've done, apply what you're learning, and then just don't worry. You'll get into college, and you're doing ICT, aren't you, Roan? You're doing computer.
Cybersecurity and app development.
Yeah,
nice.
Be really good.
Okay.
Be really good for your career in internet stuff as well. But yeah,
it's useful for the modern society as well. There's a lot more opportunities nowadays with that stuff, so that's good. Yeah.
Exactly, it is. There's so much technology these days. We need more technicians. But yeah, what have we been playing this week? I'm sure we've all been playing a game of one sort this week. Let's start with let's go with you first, Roan. What have you been playing this week? Anything
what
fun?
I've been playing this week? Not a lot. Again,
you were literally playing a game today. I called you up and you're like, "I'm gaming right now." So don't lie to me.
That was FIFA, but FIFA doesn't have anything to do with Nintendo, so that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't bring it up. But in terms of Nintendo, I did have a bit of a gander on my 3DS again. Did a bit of Tomodachi Life because I thought,
oh nice.
Because I just every time I go back on my 3DS, it's normally Tomodachi Life, so I just gave that a bit of a go and played it for about half an hour and got back into it, and because I've not played it in ages.
I also got back into it. Yeah. Federal the Islanders.
Yeah, and it's that, that's one thing is when you don't play it for like ages and ages, they're like, it's been 6 months since you've last seen me, and it's like
make you feel bad.
Yeah.
How's your Tomodachi Life Island doing, Elijah? Have you got the game?
No, don't have it. Never played it.
Oh right.
But I've watched. I remember when I was little. Well, not little, but younger when it first came out. I watched YouTubers play it, like Dan TDM and stuff like that. When I was
Dan TDM. I love that.
Yeah, when it first came out, it was really exciting to watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've not lived, Elijah. Why have you not got Tomodachi Life?
I don't know. I need to get it. It's like I feel like because I've got Animal Crossing, I feel like they're a bit too similar because it's just like look after your town or whatever, do your stuff. But with me, it is more fun, I guess. So I should get it. Yeah.
Well, your birthday's just been. Maybe we can get a belated gift in. Who knows? Let's get a gift to Elijah, guys. Tomodachi Life. We'll do it. We got to get him to play his friends and family. It's really fun. It's really fun. I mean, I've not visited my island in about a few months, but I definitely need to.
And I've also been playing Team Fortress 2 as well.
Team Fortress 2.
That's just my main game at the minute. I mentioned that last podcast as well.
I never played that game, but it sounds cool. It sounds fun from what I checked out. But yeah, I'm just saying on the whole Tomodachi Life thing. Before I move on to the next game person, I'm just glad it's not like Tamagotchi. Like I'm glad the islanders don't die if you don't feed them, because that would be so. Like the Tamagotchi, the little pet game where your dog dies if you don't feed it or stroke it or give it love. It will just be like your dog's died, and it's like, oh great.
Oh no, that's
traumatizing for children. Yeah,
that's the problem I have. That's the problem I have with The Sims is that like their lifespan is not that long. So like one time you just log on and it will say, "Hey, is it you?" Just want to let you know, your dad's died, and it's just like,
yeah, so that was quick. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh no, that was a bit sad. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I'm just kind of glad Tomodachi Life has got that relaxing element to it, where it's not like, oh, your best friend's dead. It's like because you didn't feed him a tomato on Thursday. It's like great.
or dying of because could you imagine what would you do if in Tomodachi Life they just slowly got older and you could see their hair going grey, and then eventually it just says, "Hey,
it does do that. It does do that though. Apparently, there's a theory going around on YouTube that in Tomodachi Life, if your game card goes past 50 years old, and the game's not even been out, I think, for 50 years.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a conspiracy.
That's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy.
That can't have been proven because it's not been out in 50 years.
Exactly, but there's been no start on it, right? Because in some of the dreams, they're like, oh, this is me in 50 years' time, and they've got all the old stuff about them, and there's several items, right, which is to make someone grow younger again. So I'm quite maybe that theory may come. We may have to see. We'll have to wait until 50 years time.
I'll wait till I'm in my 60s and I'll go back to Tomodachi Life and see if they've all got grey hair.
Honestly,
if the cartridge even works, yeah.
If anyone can be bothered to check that out, if we're even still living in houses by that time. We'll have to see. It's an interesting theory.
And
anyway,
and that's counting on if my 3DS still works in 50 years' time.
Oh my
Yeah.
That'd be,
It's on its last legs as it is, so.
Yeah, God.
Imagine selling a 3DS like 50 years in the future. How much would that be worth?
Definitely a lot.
I think.
You've got to hold on to this stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, I've got I'm definitely holding on to my 2DS. I don't know if I want to sell it or not because it's not like pristine, but it'll still be, I guess, in 50 years' time. Definitely a bit of money, but I've got my girlfriend bought me a Mewtwo, like a Funko Pop. Those are quite interesting because like you can sell them, I guess, in 50, 60 years' time and see how much they're worth.
I've got a limited edition, but one of them is like from Ghostbusters or something. But I don't know if limited edition. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing you can still get them for like 20 quid. So
because it's a brand, isn't it? And you can spend. It's like still in the box. You keep it in the box, keep it on the top, and see what happens to it. It's pretty fun. But yeah. Anyway, what have you been playing, Eli? This week? What have you been up to?
It's not exactly a Nintendo game, but it's on the Switch. But I've been playing a lot of Persona 5 Royal. That's quite that's very fun. And Persona I guess 5, I've also been playing Smash Bros as well, just because I'm always on that.
I love a bit of Smash.
That's pretty much what I've been doing this week. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Persona 5, right, and it looks really good. Like, I definitely need to get it, especially the little cat.
Yeah.
The little black cat with like the eyes. Oh, I love him. There's like a plushie of him.
Wait.
He's very annoying, but
the black, he's very annoying. It's my favorite character.
The black cat with the eyes. That doesn't really. All cats have got eyes.
What's he called? Like Fuman or something?
Morgana.
Oh, Morgana. Yeah. That's it, Morgana.
Yeah,
black cat.
He's really annoying in the game, but he's a cute mascot, I guess. But yeah.
Oh no.
But it's definitely worth playing. Yeah, it's really, really fun. It's very long, but it's definitely worth all the time you invest into it. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely into that sort of genre of gaming, particularly with the anime style as well. But I
was trying to get Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I was thinking about playing that as well.
Oh wow! I mean,
But the only reason is like because of some of the mods you can install on it. Like you can install like Ronald McDonald and just have him like fighting. But to be honest with you, it's like £44. So I don't know if I might wait till it's on sale or something.
There's actually I found a CIA file on the hacked 3DS. You can get Pokemon Black on. Done. Yeah, Pokemon Black, one of the rarest games in the Pokemon
the CIA file.
Yeah, the CIA file for it.
I love CIAs.
It's
definitely. Can you send that to me later then?
I will do. Yes.
Yeah.
It took me a long time because I was talking to my mate and he was like, "Well, you know how you can get you now get modified games that have in the past that you can't get anywhere else for a long for a big price." I was like, "Well, with the hacked DS, of course, you can get a lot of games. Unfortunately, quite a few new ones for free, which I don't agree with. You should pay them, but there's a lot of games out there that are inaccessible, which you can get for free using the hate shop and stuff. But with CIA files, that's where the beauty comes in. Someone's managed to find Pokemon Black CIA file, get it on the 3DS. Of course, you would need to hack your 3DS first, but once that's done, modified, I can get it, and I've tested it out, and I've actually been like, "Yo, this is true." I'm actually playing Pokemon Black, the actual game. So definitely, that's what I've been delving into.
I gave away my Pokemon White when I was younger to a friend. I traded it for a Snorlax plushie, and I regret it so much ever since then. I still have the plushie, but I regret giving away the game because it's worth so much money. It's so hard to get it again now.
I know.
It's so expensive.
Oh no! But somewhere in the world, he's enjoying that game, and you got your Snorlax plushie.
Yeah, he might have sold it. Who knows?
He might have sold it on now.
Wouldn't blame him. Yeah, but it's it is what it is. But yeah, if you can get it on a CAA file, then that's well good. Yeah.
Definitely, I'll send you guys the link. But definitely, Super Smash Bros. That is my favourite game to play when I'm just bored and I've got a bit of 10-up energy. I'm like, right, let's go and smash some stuff. And just literally just mash all the buttons together and just take everything out of everybody. But
Mm.
yeah, I mean, this week I've been playing mainly. I delved into a bit of Fantasy Life, which is tell Roan about. Fantasy Life's pretty fun, but I've been playing Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds, and I only just started this game recently. I had it for quite a long time, but I only just started it recently,
Okay.
and because I was trying to finish the Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask before that, along with some other games, which is pretty good. But Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds is definitely a very fun game. I've got to say, quite addicted to it. Very, very good graphics. It's very easy. Have you played it?
Yeah, I've 100% of that game actually.
100%ed it. Wow.
It's very fun, really good. Love the story, and the whole two world thing that the game mechanic is, and all the puzzles are all really like they're not too challenging, but they're challenging enough that you actually have to use your
Yeah,
brain. But yeah, the
it's
game
great.
does get easy with combat a bit, and also rupees, the currency, you can just find them too easily,
Oh
and there's not
yeah,
enough to spend them on anyway. You'll find that out when you play the game. You have too much
yeah,
money, then you know what to do with. But yeah, other than that, it's a really, really good game. Like probably
yeah.
one of the best Zelda games out there, to be honest.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, I know it's
I would
done really
say, yeah.
well. 95% people like the game. Like,
Mm.
I mean, it's great. I figured that out, the whole rupee thing. That there's too much because I just like swinged my sword in like a circle, and in some grass, and like you just get some rupees really quickly, and then some
Mm.
hearts. Yeah, I know where to go then if I'm stuck. I just go to you, Elijah, and be like, "Look, Elijah, I'm stuck. You've 100%ed this. Help me out."
To
But
be
yeah, it's
honest, I used
definitely.
YouTube guides to finish the game. I got stuck quite a few times.
I'll probably have to use some YouTube guides. But first, I've not actually. I used the ghost that like gives you hints. He was pretty helpful. But then again, I paid 2 play coins for the same fact. Like, there's this ghost in the game, right? And like glasses on or something, and then you pay for 1 play coin with your 3DS, which I've actually hacked now. So I've got unlimited, play coins. So I don't need to worry about shaking my DS or walking around with it. I used the ghost that gives you hints. I paid him a play coin, and he was like something about you do this, and I was like, okay, perfect. So I thought I want another hint though, so I asked him again, and it was the same hint. And I
Yeah.
still, but it used to have play coins. I was like, what's that? I want my money back. You just told me that. I was like, that's a bit funny to be fair. But yeah, what about you, Ryan? Have you ever played The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds?
No,
You've
I'm
not
not.
delved into it.
I've never touched Zelda, to be honest.
Yeah, I think for those people, you either love it or hate it. But most people really like it. But yeah, if you like Fantasy Life, which you're hoping to get, you probably like Legend of Zelda. It's very similar, I would say, game style.
Wait, but fantasy, yeah. I'm gonna give Fantasy Life a try. I think.
Fantasy Life, Link Between Worlds, right? So Legend of Zelda, right? The styles are all different and unique, but Link Between Worlds, the same style in Link Between Worlds is the same style in Fantasy Life. Which you definitely go. Have you ever played Fantasy Life, Elijah?
No, I don't even know what it is.
Oh, definitely check it out. It's a hidden gem in my idea.
So wait, is
Okay.
it like? To be honest, I like games where you can just freely like
It's
explore and do what
very
you want.
free. It's very
But you
It's
told me
explorable.
immediately
that
open world, yeah.
But you told me it still has like a story, like a main quest that you have to follow.
Exactly. You have a main, but also you can choose any path of life you want. You become a fisherman. You can become I don't know, a rocksmith. You can become all of that at once. Like different licenses, you level up. You become a mercenary, and like you can become a magician. And it's basically right. You do that, and you live in a world and like regain resources, similar to Animal Crossing in a way, but not. Most of it's not really. But it's very, it's very RPG sort. You fight and stuff. You can use your sword, and you can become a hunter. You can like hunt, like
Does it
animals.
follow the real time like Animal Crossing?
No, it doesn't follow real time. I don't think.
So
Anyway.
what is it like a day and night cycle then?
No, I don't think so. I might be wrong on that.
No, I mean,
but
like,
from what I played on, it's not a day
so I
and
mean,
night
like
cycle.
it can. No, what I mean by that is it can be nighttime, but it's daytime in real life.
Oh yeah, like Pokemon Moon and Sun.
No.
Because they had like.
I mean, like the game. So take Minecraft for example. Like it just turns day and night, like.
Oh, I get it. So
on
it's
its
like
own.
generated night and day. No, there's not. Wait a sec. Yes, there is. I'm sorry. I'm correct. You're correct.
Okay, yeah.
There's night and day in the game, but like it happens on like a timer. So
Yeah.
for like 20 minutes will be day, then another 20 minutes will be night. So like Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's like that. And yeah, it's really fun. It's really really fun. You can be anything, but yeah, just definitely go check it out. You both. You're missing out. It's great stuff. It's actually ranked on the top like best 50 games of 3DS.
Interesting. Okay. Right.
Yeah, really fun. But anyway, moving on to the news of the week. People have been very naughty in Nintendo and Sega, particularly Sega. Someone who's been helped out with a few Nintendo games, but mainly a Sega game. He's been arrested and charged. Let's see what happens. So Yuji Naka has admitted the charges against him in court. Sonic the Hedgehog co-creator Yuji Naka pleads guilty to insider trading. So let's see what happens. Yuji Naka worked for Sega between 1984 and 2006, becoming the creator of Sonic and taking a pivotal role in the series' development. In 2006, Naka founded his own studio, Prope, I think it's Prope or Prope or something like that. That's how it's pronounced, which developed small games for mobile and Nintendo Wii. Sonic co-creator Yuji Naka has admitted his guilt in the first court case held against him and another former Square Enix employee for insider trading. Mr. Naka told the court that he found out about the games in question before they were publicly announced by the company and that he bought stock in them in order to profit financially. The court case revolves around Mr. Naka purchasing stock in the Square Enix mobile games Dragon Quest Tact, and Final Fantasy III. The first soldier before they were announced. The first soldier before they were announced. He brought a total of 130,000 shares, earning a profit on the sale of over 20 million yen. Bloody hell!
What's that? 200 grand here?
It's about 200 grand.
Right.
It's definitely a lot to get out of the stock market. There's no doubt, this is what he says, there's no doubt that I found out about the games before they were made public and bought shares in them. Naughty man!
At least he admits it. Well, at least he admits it. Yeah.
At least he admits it, though. That's pretty good. I found this quite good, actually, that he wasn't stupid about it, but still quite funny there. A bit cheeky, I'd say. Just to take a peek at these games and, I'll just invest in them and get all the money from it because they look great.
Yeah, he won't go to prison for that, but he'll definitely get fined a hefty amount. So
he'll
and also be kicked out of the company. So
definitely,
no more games for him.
Sad. No more games for him. That's what
Rip
I find
Sonic
quite
fans,
sad.
I guess.
Yeah, I find it quite sad, to be fair. It's just like a bit stupid, to be fair. I can get why he did it. A bit cheeky, but it's like, well, great, he's now been found out. And
people can be too greedy, unfortunately.
Yeah, even in great game companies like Sega, which is now called Geiger or something. It's not Sega.
I hate that name.
Yeah. But basically, they've. It's a bit sad. I've got to say, Yuji Naka was. I think he's definitely going to receive a fine. Nothing like prison wise, but I think you'll find in the sector of gaming and stuff, you're always going to find those naughty people. I think it's just a bit sad that he was literally the co-creator of Sonic. Like, he's worked on this since 1984 to 2006, and he's had a pivotal role in so many Sonic games that came out in that time period. And I looked online and I saw how many games he was involved with, and I was like, wow. It's a bit sad, to be fair, because now he can't carry on what he's been doing.
Yeah.
And he's been so pivotal in the role. Well, any more thoughts on this?
I think it's just because he's the co-creator of it. It's like now he's sort of like he made it, and now he's not. You know what I mean?
It's like Shigeru Miyamoto that all of a sudden gets sacked.
Oh yeah,
for doing some awful stuff with Mario games, and we're like, oh no, because I'm pretty sure there were probably people who looked up to him. I'm not probably there were, because just like how I look up to Yuji Naka, not Yuji Naka, sorry, just how I look up to Shigeru Miyamoto and find him quite a great guy. I have great respect for him because of the amount of hard work he put into helping out with Mario games and stuff. There's probably people out there also were fans of Yuji Naka, and it's a bit sad that he's been. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. You'd be a bit disappointed, wouldn't you, that this games creator that's quite big in the sector, working for Nintendo, and he worked for Nintendo for a bit with producing mobile games by his own company, but he mainly worked with Sega, and Sonic, of course, is a massive game franchise. So bit sad. Any last thoughts?
The fans will probably be quite upset by it, but I don't know. It's a shame that some people kind of have to turn to that kind of thing. I'm sure his pockets weren't running dry or anything. I'm sure he still had money. So it's just human greed, I guess.
I was going to say, Yeah, because he's literally quite high up in the business. He definitely probably wasn't broke or anything. It's just that temptation he had. So like, right, I'm gonna snag a bit of 200 grand. Why not? And unfortunately, it did him dirty.
No, but yeah, that's what I mean. If he's already got like, you know what I mean, a lot of money, I don't see what the need was.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That's very true. I mean, and none of it went well. But also, it says another Square Enix mobile game producer was also arrested for doing the same thing. So it looks like it's something going on in game companies. People are, of course, taking a peek at the game, investing in it before release, and just getting a lot of money for it. It probably has gone under the eye before. People have probably done that before. It's probably
definitely. Probably gone under the radar before, and you know what I mean. They've not been found out, but.
Yeah, it's not that good to be fair, but yeah, it's Rest in peace to all the Sonic fans out there, and it's a bit of a shame to be fair. Sonic, Yuji Naka's been a naughty boy, and I'm afraid he's no longer involved with Sega or Nintendo because he's definitely probably got the sack for doing that. But yeah, that's it. Now on to our last segment of the episode. We haven't got Japanese English for this segment, but. That's my favourite segment, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Our person who finds it for us couldn't find me this week, so I'm like, bummer. But anyway, for the questions of the week, I've been browsing through our emails because we have quite a few emails from listeners and comments and stuff, a few friends and stuff. And I picked out a few that were talking directly about like direct questions, and I thought we'd ask you them, right? And then I've got comments I found that people have written just for you, and it'd be quite nice considering it's your last sort of day before you temporarily retire for a bit with your exams and all. So let's see. Let's hit Rowan up with his first question. So here we are. How did you feel when you first started the podcast with Judah, and how do you feel now it's grown over the year? I think you kind of answered that.
I think I've answered that in this episode, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll answer it again. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to get as big as this. Thought just a few people would listen, but then obviously it's grown and grown and grown over 1 year, and now here we are with more than 8,000 listeners.
It's amazing. Yeah. Thank you everybody for coming back and listening and supporting us. It's just been really fun. It's just I love podcasting. It's just really fun. I've kind of got better at it. I'm still learning it, of course, but kind of got better at it as I carried on. And it's just something because I love to talk. I think most people who do podcasts like to talk. But it's very if you like to talk about something with your friend, definitely start a podcast because it's definitely worth a shot. Okay, second question: is there a game that you've played and that you have played then changed how you felt about it over time?
What is the question?
So,
is there a game that you've played then changed how you felt about it over time?
Yes, this could be like both ways. This could probably be, I'm guessing, like a game you've probably played and then you've been like, it gets better. And then you're like, oh, this is really good. Or it gets worse. Like, oh, I like this game, but then you realise it was overrated and you're like, oh, it's rubbish. It's quite an interesting question, actually.
I think Football Up.
Oh, oh no. Do you know about this, Elijah? Football Up?
I think so, yeah.
The rubbishest game
basically
made alive.
It is, to be honest with you, it's still bad. But to be honest, when I first started playing it, I was like, oh, this is rubbish. But if you play it with a friend, and you just mess around in it, and you're winning like 20-0, then it gets so bad it's good. Yeah.
So it's underrated. It should be played more. Oh, dude, that's so funny because I remember when we played it and then the glitch happened where the banners and stuff glitched into the pitch, and then we're like, "What's going on?" And it was just hilarious.
No, when I was winning it was like 22 to 5 or something. You were like, everyone's gone home at this point.
Yeah. Right, next question. What's your favourite YouTuber? Or who is your favourite YouTuber, Ryan? It's gotta be me, isn't it? I'm joking.
Don't think I've got a favourite.
It's gotta be me, right?
It's gotta be Elijah, hasn't it, in his music YouTube channel?
I don't know. I don't think I've got a favourite, to be honest. I just kind of like watch whoever I feel like watching.
But you not got a favourite?
Not necessarily.
Oh. So you've got a Jacksepticeye guy. How about him?
I'd say he was my favourite. If he still did the content he did back in like 2014, then he would still be my favourite. But
Yeah,
He does
yeah.
he does different kind of content. I've kind of like stopped watching him as much. I watch his old videos still from like 2014. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Same with me. To be fair, like I've got a favorite YouTuber. I'd say probably abroad in Japan. Like he's my favorite YouTuber. Like, but then again, he's not the only one. Like I have several favorite people I watch, so I kind of get like having more than one sort of guy to watch. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Interesting. So yeah, got quite a few. What's your my sort of question? What's your favorite sort of content to watch on YouTube that you kind of draw towards?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
is it
that's good.
like prank videos or?
Oh, definitely
Yeah,
not. I'd say like gameplay, like just
yeah.
I'd say like binge someone like I like binge watching like some people just like on a series. For example, I recently started, and this is Jacksepticeye, so I guess he falls into the category of a favorite. But he once did an entire. Do you know the game The Escapists?
Heard of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did an entire like series on that with like I don't know like 50 episodes or something like. So I've just been watching like those episodes in order, and I just enjoy watching that. Like to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like gameplay. I definitely like to watch gameplay in my spare time as well. To be fair, so yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, we've got next question here. It says, when do you hope to start streaming on Twitch, and will you do? Will you and Judah eventually do the podcast with cameras and studio?
Okay, now this was a question that intrigued me when I saw this when I was looking at the plan. Okay, to answer the first part, when do I hope to start streaming on Twitch? It's probably going to be around the time after GCSEs that I'll start setting it up. When I'm like in college and stuff, probably around then, and that's around like maybe like September sort of time. Or during the summer holidays. I mean, because in the summer holidays you've got like quite a lot of free time, haven't you? So
Yeah.
Sort of.
Do you think you'll be doing like just normal gameplay without your face, or do you think you have your face in that, or?
It depends. I'll probably start off without face cam, mainly because now I've got a desktop and not a laptop. There's not a built-in camera anymore, and plus the built-in camera on laptops aren't too good. But
yeah. And you would need
like
good lighting and stuff to do that sort of thing, wouldn't you?
But yeah, but I've not got a webcam yet, like for this computer, so I can't do face yet. But it might be a thing that I'll bring in the future, and I hope to like start doing like proper streams with like banners and like a banner around it and stuff like because obviously like on PC streaming is much more advanced than streaming on a console.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
and the second part of the question is have you? I'll start off by asking you a question. Have you ever watched Impulsive?
Impulse. Oh yeah, Impulsive. Is it
Impulsive.
Logan Paul and Kate? Yeah.
Have you seen how they've got like couches set up and like mics and stuff?
Yeah, like it's similar to Trash
I was
Taste
hoping
as
that
well.
one day, like when we like when we like you know what I mean, we grow like a lot. We could do something like that because like that's like a like casual way to do a podcast, like with like sofas.
Exactly. Well, in answer to this question, I was going to say, yeah, definitely. We are hoping to do that. Definitely. And have guests on to come over to the studio. I'm hoping to eventually flee the nest from my own house and get my own sort of flat sort of little thing when I get enough money for one. Way into the future, that is, though. And when I do have that, I'll probably have a sort of studio set up then. And definitely set a little studio type thing up probably for the podcast, and we'll have cameras and audio and stuff, and we'll probably have guests and to come over there, or if there's a guest like from like across the other side of the world. For instance, Eli's in London, I'm up in the Midlands right now. Like you can do like video call sort of stuff. Probably, I'm guessing you might have a little studio going on. Who knows, Eli, in the future if you carry on.
Yeah, I mean, I could always take a train anyway. So
yeah, take a train. Yeah, so you can try be on the JR's gaming sofa. But yeah, it's definitely something that's gonna happen. Definitely in the future. So yeah, look out for that. But for now, we're just doing not studio. We're just doing audio podcasts, and it's going really well. So we can hopefully soon move on to that. Our next question is, I think, really good actually. I'll definitely find it interesting. So, if you could work for Nintendo, what role would you like to work as in the company?
Probably. I mean, considering that the college course I'm going to do has got a lot of website designing in it, probably web designer.
You could like become a game designer as well. Like you could design.
Oh yeah, there's quite a lot of games design in the course as well.
You could do games design. You could do like like the cover for games. You could create that.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, something like that, like sort of like background work, like website design, like a bit of like games design maybe. Yeah.
That's really good. I think I would be a producer. I'd probably work as a producer. So, my first sort of quite funny to be fair. I first thought I'd become a voice actor, and I was like, no, that's really not going to work. It'd be a bit embarrassing. You're the voice of that Goomba in Mario, and I'm like, no, I don't want to be known as that. Not that anyone would care, to be fair. But I've not really got the talent for voice acting, I would say.
But to be honest with you, I don't know why they'd cast a person for a Goomba anyway.
It's pretty true. It's pretty true. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll probably be a games producer. So someone who or a director. I'd like to direct games and write games.
Yeah.
And help produce them or help produce your games. But yeah, that's definitely what I'd like to do. Yeah, well, but actually, I'll say let's ask this question for all three of us. What about you, Elijah? If you could work for Nintendo, what role would you like to do? Would it be music by any chance?
Yeah, I'd be a video game composer if I could. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really fun. That'd be really fun, to be fair. Apparently, it's really quite hard to get into Nintendo to work. Very hard.
I can imagine. Yeah.
You have to It's I don't think anyone's gonna be getting there anytime soon. But it would be cool. It would be very cool. Now, quite a nice, sweet little part of the podcast to end it on for Rowan. So I've picked out 3 comments I found in the emails and stuff, scouring through. Because people sometimes write in comments for encouragement. And I think we should do more of this. We read out the comments that you guys send in. But yeah, I found 3 here for you, and this is a moment for you, Rowan. What people think of you. So our first one is from Amelia, and she says, Rowan is definitely the secret comedian of the 2. He never fails to make me laugh. Love him. You loved Rowan. Thanks, Amelia. That's very kind of you. Anything you got to say to Amelia? You're the second comedian. Secret comedian of the 2.
No, I get told that a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, in school and stuff, I get told that a lot. Like,
you're a comedian.
I know. Yeah, no, I know. Sometimes I don't know how to explain it, but I naturally make jokes in school as well. Like, not trying to, they just slip out.
Yeah, it's quite funny, to be fair. The joke you made about talking about Tom and Actually Laugh. In fact, on one of the first sort of episodes we were doing, and we had a guest on. We had Beth.
Oh
on,
no, I remember this.
And the toilet roll one. I forgot. I think we both.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had a guest on.
Oh no.
And we were talking about in Tom and Actually Life, you can say, if I give you this, will you go out with me?
Yeah.
And I chose toilet paper.
Yeah.
And then I went on to say that if we were in 2020 or 2021, that would have been a great. That'd be great.
Great.
Everyone was nicking all the toilet roll.
Yeah, it's that sort of thing. But in the moment, that was kind of funny. It's quite hilarious. So you definitely are a comedian. You do come up with quite funny things. Yeah, definitely the secret comedian of the 2.
Secret comedian of the 2.
There we go. Yeah. What am I then, Amelia? Tell me what I am. right there. Okay, Yuki and Sasha say, just writing in to say we wish Rowan the best of luck in his college entrance exams. Yeah.
Yeah. So the GCSEs.
Yeah, thanks very much. Anything to say to them?
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. It's Yuki and Sasha. I like 2 people.
Cheers, people.
Cheers, mates.
But to be honest, thank you for that. Honestly, it's good to have encouragement, because even though we just discussed that they're not as big as people make them out to be, you know what I mean. You still want to do well in them, don't you?
Exactly. Exactly. So thanks for all the kind words people have been sending in with that. And then our last question is from Eric. I love that name, Eric. Rowan is definitely a born podcaster. I can see him going far. I can see him going far on media or a streaming career. Keep up the smashing work.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. That's why I might start streaming in. To be honest, I changed the answer to the other one. I'm not September. Maybe I'll start streaming in summer holidays, because that's 6 weeks there where you've not got anything to do.
Well, you definitely got Eric, because you're number 1 fan. You're definitely a born podcaster.
I'll start streaming. And now, this is a question that I want to ask. I don't know, people, listeners, you can answer this as well by writing in. What platform shall I stream on?
Platform? You got Twitch? Why not?
There's Twitch, there's YouTube, there's Kick. I don't know if I'll stream on that. That seems like a bit like... And then there's the Mixer, and then there's all sorts
Well,
of
let's be
platforms.
real.
Well,
Let's be
wasn't
real.
Mixer discontinued? I thought.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought that failed. Yeah.
oh yeah, sorry.
Failed.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But Kick's here now as well, which Aiden Ross has recently moved to. So
Okay.
Let's
I
be
don't-
real
but
though.
he-
I think
yeah,
when you mention all those platforms though, the only platforms that come to mind are Twitch and YouTube.
yeah.
They're massive
Yeah.
too.
Now, I think that's the deal breaker is that like which one
Yeah.
should I stream on, YouTube or Twitch? Because I've got a Twitch and I've got a YouTube. I've got more subs on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure they've all left by now. So
Yeah,
seeing as the last video I posted was like a year ago.
I've seen a lot of Twitch streamers. Right, they stream on Twitch and then they'll post those streams to YouTube.
What, like highlights?
Yeah, like or highlights
VODs.
and things. Yeah, basically. So get like an editor and then get him to, or even me or something, and we can like upload it to a YouTube channel like
Yeah,
Roan's VODs, Roan Rants VODs. And yeah, I think definitely start off with Twitch.
Yeah.
It's quite you can even like people have just started it and got at least 5
The
people
problem
watching.
is, right,
it's
is
like,
that a lot of people who go on Twitch are from the US, which the time zones will conflict because when it's daytime here, it's probably not daytime there, is it?
it's true. So just stream at night time. Yeah.
If you stream, if you stream late evening, late evening for them will be early evening-ish or like late afternoon for them. So it depends on like, let's say you stream at like 7 or 8. That's like what 2 or 3 for them, maybe 4. Depends on where they are in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you could do that.
that's the way it has to be if I want to reach out to as many people because not everyone who watches is going to be in the UK. So
I think every streamer though, if you ask them, has a schedule, like a good streaming schedule, like streamers that make it pretty good. They definitely have time zones. They're pretty like, well, I'm gonna stream this morning and I'm gonna stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stream. Yeah,
I think I'll always stream the same time, like every night that I stream. I'm never.
Yeah, try and look at a UK streamer and see when they consistently stream. That might help you get an idea. Yeah.
Look at other streamers, I guess. Yeah, but definitely looking forward to because I remember you did stream for a little bit, just kind of fun games when I was moderating, and the amount of bots is ridiculous.
Oh,
like it's insane.
If you click on if you ever see on Twitch, click on users in chat, and there'll be just a list of accounts that were made that like the same day.
Which
like,
is why you need
ridiculous.
moderators because moderators like definitely.
And you have
keep
to,
out all the bots
you were
and
the
stuff.
only moderator I got, and you have to go through and ban all the bots that were there.
Yeah,
it's a problem on like YouTube comments as well, though. There's bots all over the place.
Yeah,
you just can't avoid them now. Yeah.
It's a bit of annoyance, to be fair. But yeah, I was basically being Ryan's moderator. I was never not busy. I was watching his stream, and then like, but just a Kayla 5000 created, all created on the same day. It was like generic.
It was all created on the day you're streaming. Like, if you're streaming on like March 5th, then all the accounts that are in there will be created on March 5th. It's ridiculous.
And it'd be really stupid. It'd be like some name, like John 5000, John 5005. John, it's like no, stop.
It's just people who I think it's just people who have set up bots to like consistently like pump out accounts. And then we
did have a few listeners that not listeners, viewers, and then you did actually stream on YouTube, bro, and you got 400 people watching you. I was really impressed.
No, that was insane. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Basically, one time I streamed there was this DLC that was coming out in like an hour or something. So I titled the stream, coming out soon or something, and then I just had an influx of people joining the chat, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not really prepared for this. I don't know what to say.
Maybe it was some of the audience, who knows? Some of the audience.
But like, I got like 20 subscribers from that, so that was pretty good.
Because now
you've got people subbed from the live stream.
Yeah, because you've got 216 something on Roan Rants, your YouTube channel, your main one. Yeah. You got no videos on it. Yeah,
I do have videos, but they're on private because they're nothing to do with ranting. So
a bit of a question from me though. I've got to say before we close off. Are you going to start making YouTube videos ever after you've done college? So
and it'll be around the same sort of time that I start live streaming because I've titled it Roan Rants because I want to do rants. Yeah. So
why I left JR's gaming? Dude was rubbish. Terrible host. Yeah, exactly.
The real reason why I left for 2 months, it wasn't because of the exams. It was because of something much deeper.
Yeah, something much deeper. Our friendship was in turmoil.
No. But yeah, I want to do something. Let's say for example, because I put like YouTube drama as well. Let's say an event happens in the world that I'm just like appalled. For example, if the Prime situation like in the UK happened while I was doing videos, I'd make a video like that, going, look all these people like just wrestling for Prime and stuff. Like,
would you script it as well? Because that can be quite funny.
Yeah,
like, you can
yeah,
make jokes and I think that's quite funny. To be fair, I'm looking forward to seeing your videos come out and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to do the same, but I'm hoping to do more, focus on more gaming stuff as well. So we're going to probably focus on the same sort of thing, I guess. But yeah, but Elijah, have you got anything to say to Rowan, the co-host, before he goes on his excursion to the exams?
I say good luck, and when you're streaming, I don't know if it's better to stream on Twitch than YouTube, because on Twitch the searching features aren't as good as on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and you search for a video, they might find your stream. Whereas on Twitch, they're only looking for a certain stream. They're not just looking for a general topic.
Honest. Like
so it's something to think about.
If you stream in like a category on Twitch and you've got like no viewers, your stream will be all the way at the bottom under all the other bigger streamers. So that's a good point. That is.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's definitely pros and cons to each stream platform, but that's a very good point. To be fair, I'd say do try out with both, experiment. 100%.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's been a great episode, Rowan. Best of luck, honestly, from your best friend Judas Terry, me.
Yeah.
Best of luck on your exams.
Don't worry, because I'll be chipping in every now and then. Like,
Ryan won't be completely leaving us. He'll hit me up sometimes and come and join me and Elijah for some other episodes. It'd be great to see how you've been doing, Rowan. But honestly, best of luck to you. I hope you have a great few weeks, and we'll definitely see you for a few episodes. And Elijah, I look forward to recording with you as well.
I'll try my best to fill in for him while he's working hard.
Thank you very much for doing this. And but best this be good to tell your viewers as well that you're now officially
I will let them all know. Yes.
Of JR's Gaming. This is going to go down in history, Elijah. It's the first time someone's ever taken over Rowan's spot. This is atrocious. No, I'm joking. It's been great. It's going to be great. So thank you so much, Elijah, and thank you so much, Rowan. And we'll definitely see you some point in the future. But until then, next week, me and Elijah will be here for another episode. But until then, please send in your questions and comments to jrsgaming135@gmail.com. Please subscribe or follow us on whatever platform you're listening from, and leave us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, as this will help us greatly and get the podcast around. Our socials will be in the description below: our Instagram, our YouTube, Twitter, our website, and Discord, including Elijah's YouTube channel as well, which I'll put down there to check him out. But until then, it's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me.